Hi, this is Renata for Program Design, and today in my video I'm going to talk about the importance of PARQ and informed consent, and as well why it's important to take resting heart rate and blood pressure, and I will show a quick demo of how to measure these. I would like to thank my roommate Veronica, who's my client for today. So before Veronica came to this meeting, I explained her some preliminary instructions. So I will ask her a few questions. So Veronica, did you do any high intense exercise or drink alcohol within the last 6 hours?
No, I didn't.
Good. And did you eat any large meals, smoke a cigarette, or had a caffeine within the last 2 hours?
No.
Perfect. So she said no to all of the questions, so she's good for the testing. So I'll show you the PARQ form. This is basically what it looks like. There's 7 questions about the general health of the client. If the client says no to all of the 7 questions, they are good to go, they are ready to be physically active. They can just sign the form and have a witness. However, it's very possible that there will be clients who may say yes to any of these questions, and if this happens, they will have to go to page 2 and 3 and answer some additional questions, and then we can decide if they have to go to a physician to get a clearance form for the exercise. For the PARQ, we don't interpret the questions for the client, they have to read it and answer it on their own. There's also an informed consent form. It's not a waiver form. It means that the client is aware of their rights and responsibilities during the procedures of assessment for the CSEP assessment. And we can go over the questions with the clients at the meeting if they have any additional questions. And this form has to be read, understood, signed and witnessed by any other person, not by the trainer or the client. And there's also youth informed consent, which is for the people who are under the age of majority. So they just need a parent's signature. Now I will explain the heart rate. So heart rate is the number of times the heart beats. It's usually measured in minutes. And resting heart rate is indicator of aerobic fitness, because usually people who are more fit tend to have a lower resting heart rate. So how do we measure heart rate? My client has been sitting for 5 minutes. You can see that the arm is rested on the table, legs uncrossed. So I will find her heart rate on the left hand. I will not use my thumb because it pulses and it may affect her heart rate. So I will do a 15-second count as soon as I found the beep. Good. Because it's a resting heart rate, the first beep I heard is counted as a 0. Her resting heart rate was 15, so I'll multiply by 4, which is 60. So Veronica's resting heart rate is 60. It may happen that a client has the heart rate higher than 99 beats per minute, so we will wait for another 5 minutes and do the measurement again. Again, if the heart rate is higher than 99 beats per minute, we do not continue to the physical portion of the assessment, but we will recommend the client to see a physician and get a clearance form. Next one is the resting blood pressure. Blood pressure is the pressure of blood in your body, basically. We have systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Systolic is maximum pressure in arteries, in your arteries when a heart is contracting, is the upper number. And diastolic blood pressure is the minimum pressure in arteries when heart is relaxing. So again, blood pressure and heart rate are like final check of the assessment before we can move to the physical portion of the assessment. I will measure Veronica's blood pressure. So again, she's been sitting for 5 minutes, like feet flat on the floor, legs and the ankles uncrossed, and left arm is resting on the table. So we have to find the artery. She's right there. Got there. I will ask my client to hold the thing, watch. Okay. So Veronica blood pressure is 120/78, which is in range. In a normal blood pressure, but however we can get in touch with clients that have either hypertension or hypotension, which is high or low blood pressure. So we'll do the same again as we did with the heart rate. You'll have to have them sit for another 5 minutes and take the measurement again. And if the high pressure is still higher and or lower, we're not here to diagnose, but again we will recommend the client to see a physician and get a clearance form. Okay, this is it for I have for today. Thank you, Veronica, for coming, and thank you for watching.